going to cover the next writer in the series of 50 important English literature writer. So the writer name is Robert Browning. Robert Browning एक फेमस राइटर हैं इंग्लिश लिटरेचर के और उनके 14 वर्क्स हम लोग करेंगे शॉर्ट ट्रिक से। इसमें जो फर्स्ट वर्क है आपका वो है आपका पोर्फायरस लवर। दूसरा है आप लोगों का माई लास्ट टचेस। थर्ड द पाइड पाइपर ऑफ हेमिलियन। The laboratory, 1845. The bishop orders his tomb at St. Here is the complete name. St. Patrick's Church. Next is the Lost Leader, 1845 में सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है, यहाँ से आप लोगों का क्वेश्चन बन सकता है। मीटिंग एट नाइट, मीटिंग एट नाइट, फरा लिपोलिपि, एंड्रिया डेल साटो, ये आपका 1855 में है, काफी बार पूछा गया है वर्क। द पैट्रियट, द लास्ट राइड टुगेदर, बहुत फेमस पोएम है रॉबर्ट ब्राउनिंग की। ग्रामेरियंस फ्यूनरल, नेक्स्ट वर्क जो कि आपका 1845 में पब्लिश हुआ था। नेक्स्ट इज रवि बेन एजरा, 1864 एंड प्रॉस्पाइस 1864। एक बार पूरे जो ईयर्स हैं वो हम लोग डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद मैं आप लोगों को इसका एक शॉर्ट ट्रिक जो 2 लाइन में अगर आप लोग इसे रिपीटेडली अगर आप पढ़ते हैं तो डेफिनेटली यू विल रिमेंबर ऑल द वर्क्स। सो लेट्स गो थ्रू द पब्लिकेशन ईयर्स। पोर्फायरस लवर जो है वो आपका 1842 में पब्लिश हुआ था। दूसरा है माय लास्ट डचेस, ये 1842 में। थर्ड है द पाइड पाइपर ऑफ हेमिलियन, ये 1842 में ही ये भी पब्लिश हुआ था। इनके बारे में हम शॉर्ट नोट्स भी देखेंगे अभी। राइट, मैंने यहाँ पे आप लोगों के लिए शॉर्ट नोट्स भी लिखे हुए हैं जो कि इम्पोर्टेंट है आप लोगों के एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, और आप लोगों को याद भी हो जाएंगी सारी चीजें। शॉर्ट ट्रिक आप लोगों के लिए लास्ट में मैं आप लोगों को दे दूंगा, आप लोग इसे लर्न कर सकते हैं 2 लाइन में। द लैबोरेटरी जो 1845 में पब्लिश हुई थी। द बिशप ऑर्डर्स हिज टूम एट सेंट पैक्स चर्च, ये 1845 में पब्लिश हुई थी। द लॉस्ट लीडर 1845 एंड मीटिंग एट नाइट 1845। ये मैं आप लोगों को ग्रुप में ये जो नोट्स है इसकी फोटो भेज दूंगा, पीडीएफ आप लोगों को मिल जाएगी। मीटिंग एट नाइट 1845, फ्रा लिपोलिपि ये आपका 1855 में पब्लिश हुआ था। एंड्रिया डेल सार्टो जो है 1855 में पब्लिश हुई थी। द पैट्रियट ये भी 1855 में। द लास्ट राइड टुगेदर 1855। तो आप लोग देख सकते हैं तो 55 एंड 40, 45 एंड 42 अगर इतना भी आप लोग याद रख लेते हैं तो आप लोगों को सारा जो है लगभग याद हो जाएगा, लर्न हो जाएगा। ऑलराइट, द लास्ट राइड टुगेदर ये 1855। द ग्रामेरियंस फ्यूनरल ये 1855 में पब्लिश हुआ था। द नेक्स्ट वन इज रवि बेन एजरा 1864 and last one Prospice 1864. So here is a short trick in 2 lines you can remember. But before telling you the short trick, let me tell you some details of the short notes about the works, जहाँ से आप लोगों को क्वेश्चन बनते हैं। You will be asked about the questions like Porphyrius lover, this was a dramatic monologue. Last ride, the last duchess 1842, this was also a dramatic monologue. White Piper of Hamelian about broken promises. Okay. Next one is the laboratory. The theme was jealousy and revenge. Okay, so these kind of questions are asked in previous exams, so I have added these short notes here. Bishop orders his tomb at St. Prax's Church, 1845. The Lost Leader. The Lost Leader. This was written for William Wordsworth, a critique of William Wordsworth perceived abandonment of liberal ideals. So they had difference in their ideas. तो जो रॉबर्ट ब्राउनिंग थे और विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ थे, दोनों को अपने जो आइडियाज थे उनमें डिफरेंस था, इसलिए उन्होंने ये वर्क लिखा। नेक्स्ट वर्क इज मीटिंग एट नाइट, मीटिंग एट नाइट 1845, फ्रा लिपोलिपि about painters fra Lipolippi. So there was a painter named fra Lipolippi, and this work was related to that द पेंटर। रॉबर्ट ब्राउनिंग ने लिखा था एक पेंटर के लिए। जो दूसरा है वो भी मैंने इसी के सामने लिखा हुआ, जस्ट below this, just because these both were again about painters, so you can remember easily that these 2 works were about painters, so that you can remember. all right, एक सामने ही लिखने का रीजन ही ये था। So Andrea del Sarto, this is the work, 1845, and it was about a painter, unfulfillment potential. Next one is The Patriot, 1855. The Last Ride Together. Everybody knows who has studied, English literature. A failed love affair during a ride. So they both were sitting, on a horse, and they were talking about their love. Gabriel's Funeral, 1855. Ravi Ben Ezra. This is the work, and this work was about aging. Okay, aging and the experience of life. Prospice, 1864, and Facing Death with Courage. So this work was the theme of the work was Facing Death with Courage. Now let's talk about the short trick to remember these all the works, 14 important works by uh, Robert Browning. So here is a short trick. You will just write down two lines. A Duchess leader, fra lover meet Bishop Andrea. So there was a Bishop Andrea and the leader name was Fra. So with Fra, you can remember the Fra Lippi Lippi and they meet. So you can remember, the meet word. And Bishop Andrea Laboratory, who are joining late, they can watch this video after, the live ends. Next line is Patriot grammarian Rabi becomes prosper with right. You need to remember these two lines, and you will remember all these works. First line is a Duchess leader fra lover meets Bishop Andrea in laboratory. So it makes sense. I think there was a bishop. You can say a Duchess leader, and the name of the Duchess leader was Fra. Uh, Fra lover they meet Bishop Andrea. There was a bishop whose name is Andrea, and they meet in laboratory. So you can picturize this thing. Okay, there is a person who is going to, laboratory, and they are meeting their lover, and the name of the leader was Fra, and the bishop was Andrea. So you can, correlate these things. Next line you need to remember in order to remember all these works. Patriot grammarian Rabi becomes prosper with right. Now let's connect the words. Okay, so Duchess. So with Duchess, the last Duchess you will remember, and the leader, the last leader. You can where is that? It is here. Okay, you can connect. You can write down. When I will send this picture in group. You can connect. You can write down all these things. Okay, and Fra with Fra here you can see Fra. So Fra connects here. Fra Lipolipi. Okay, let me tell you one thing. Why do we need short tricks? Short tricks are not like we will remember thousands of short tricks. It's like we just remember all the works, and then it is easy for us to to revise things when we are not with books. Okay, जब हम क्या करें हमारे पास शॉर्ट ट्रिक हो और हमें क्या करनी है चीजों को रिवाइज करना है तो वो चीजें इजी हो जाती है. Next line here you can see Bishop Andrea. So here we have meet. So you can see meeting, and I have this one Bishop. So you can remember the work, and Andrea. So here is Andrea del Sarto and the Bishop. The Bishop orders his tomb. So this is a long name of the work, so you can remember in this way. Next is here laboratory. So you will find laboratory somewhere here. You will find laboratory. All right. So laboratory is here. So with this word, you will remember that. And patriot, grammarian Ravi. So patriot, the patriot work. Grammarian is here. Ravi is here. Okay. And he become prosper. So prosper word, correlates with prospice. And here you will find right. Last right together. So you can see if you remember just these two lines, and it will also become fun learning. So if you wish to remember all these short tricks, we will be covering 50 writers. Okay, okay, as I promised you, 50 writers. So 50 writers, 50 short notes, and the years. Usually, questions are asked from the name of the work, the writer, the poet, and from the background, like if you will be asked question from the last slide together, I am sure that it is it will be this area the question will be asked. The lost leader, It was about William Wordsworth. Okay, so these are the things which are usually asked in exams. I will be making short notes for you. If you like the video, do subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you will never lose any update. So see you in next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care.